Wow, this next bull run will be dramatically different. Guys, we're going to be going over in detail why the bull run that has just begun, where we're less than probably 1% through this cycle, is going to be dramatically different from Bitcoin's bull runs in the past, and in my opinion, the biggest bull cycle of all time. Guys, we have the absolute perfect setup on the world stage for this to happen. It may be a bumpy process, but we are so close to something big. We're also going to take a dive into this ascending triangle here on the hourly chart, what the breakout target of it would be, when it'll most likely break out, because it's actually very soon. We're also going to be talking about the entire cryptocurrency space and why it is absolutely poised for a massive rally. If you know anything about the altcoin rally in the last cycle, this one, guys, is going to be extraordinary. Wow, let's do this. Wow, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to an extremely mega webisode today. We have a lot to get into, and yesterday we absolutely smashed through our like goal, so we will be doing a special giveaway. And wow, congrats to Kyle. He actually won yesterday's ledger, so we were gonna get that shipped out after today because, guys, we got to pick winners for this one as well. Huge, so we're actually going to be giving away 2 more ledgers, and all you have to do to enter is go to my Twitter and retweet and comment on the pinned tweet here, and we'll be picking 2 winners this weekend. Wow, guys, absolutely insane. So we're actually going to start off this video talking about why this cycle is about to be explosive, you guys. We are just now at the beginning. In my opinion, you are not too late at all, guys. I still think this is an amazing opportunity. There is so much potential across the entire cryptocurrency space. And as Da Vinci said in a video I saw like last week, he basically said there is a great chance that most of these altcoins, you know, in the top 20 and top 30 are going to have exponential gains. And again, there are going to be a select few outside of the top 30, outside of the top 50, even outside of the top 100 and 1,000 potentially, that also have amazing gains. But guys, also keep in mind, most of the cryptocurrencies in the space are garbage, but that's only because there's like over 5,000 cryptocurrencies. So even if 100 of them are absolute gems, that would still mean that the other 4,900 plus are absolute garbage. So huge. We're also going to be getting into a lot of Bitcoin TA today as well, guys. But as well, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the dings, the likes, and subscribes, and we can just jump in. Guys, this is absolutely massive. So Joseph Young coming in hot with this very succinct and important article here. Winklevoss twin next Bitcoin bull run will be dramatically different. So I have a few highlighted points that I want to go through here. Basically, the Winklevoss said this, the Winklevi, the next bull run will be dramatically different. Today, there's exponentially more capital, human capital, infrastructure, and high quality projects than in 2017. That is without a doubt true. I remember back in 2017, and the biggest thing that was lacking, institutional infrastructure, institutional interest, and even some validation from regulators in the US. And now we have that as well. So let's continue. Various data points hint at a significant increase in the amount of capital held by investors in the crypto market. Major crypto exchanges have also received more regulatory clarity, improving the infrastructure of the market. Okay, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency of the US, OCC, allows banks to provide and operate crypto custodial solutions, essentially a green light for financial institutions in the US to get involved in the crypto market. Remember this news from just a few days ago, guys? Absolutely critical, huge stuff. 2 metrics showing that more money could be involved in the latest Bitcoin rally. First, the market cap of Tether has surpassed 10 billion. Second, the assets under management, AUM, by Grayscale Investments recently achieved a new all-time high. Within the last quarter, Grayscale's assets of products hit an all-time high of 5.1 billion. In 2013, everybody thought we were crazy for launching a Bitcoin investment fund. Look at us now, says Grayscale's CEO Barry Silbert. Guys, absolutely. Revolutionary technology like this, people are laughed at the beginning, but now I think we're far enough along that nobody's even laughing at all. People are still maybe dismissing it, maybe still not invested. In fact, most people aren't invested, but nobody's really laughing now, guys. People see the use case of this. In 2017, people were laughing. Even after the bull market, especially, 6 months after 2018 began, when things started to crash a little bit, there were a lot of doubters, right? People said, oh, it was just a bubble. You see it go to 20,000. Now it's what, like 5,000, 6,000? Okay, they were laughing at that. There were a lot of people doubting cryptocurrency. Even though people have been doubting Bitcoin for the last 10 years, it has always come back stronger. And I don't see any reason why that would change. Here's another example of a crypto startup. Bitcoin Lightning startup Zap is working with Visa and has participated in its FinTech Fast Track program and allows Zap to launch Visa cards as a part of their partnership, which they expect to launch one in the next few months. Better projects, increased capital, improving infrastructure, resulting in boosted confidence levels among Bitcoin investors. And this is raising sentiment across the entire sector. In the medium term, high-profile investors are hopeful Bitcoin would reflect these factors. And guys, as well, since I use Cointelegraph a lot, I did want to shout out what they have here. Don't miss our upcoming conference, Cointelegraph Crypto Traders Live. Over 30 star speakers, including Raoul Paul, John Bollinger, Mike Novogratz, Data Dash, Nicholas Merton, and John Najarian will gather on July 30th to discuss crypto, challenges, trading. Join the show for over 9 hours of crypto trading content. And so guys, if you're interested in checking that out, definitely go give them a listen. And huge guys, before we jump into the TA, we only have a few more days left to get 20% off T4V4 with the code PLATINUM at checkout. If you want to learn charting, trading, get access to these charts, get access to my active investments, and also my current altcoin portfolio, check it out. Huge. So instead of a symmetrical triangle, which this actually seemed to have maybe broken out of if we had that drawn, it actually more likely looks like an ascending triangle instead of a symmetrical triangle. And this exact thing actually happened recently where it initially looked like one of the triangles, but because it was so early on in the pattern, it ended up being the opposite triangle. Okay, both can be bullish. Ascending triangles are typically more bullish, as where symmetrical triangles are more just continuation patterns. So if this would have been a symmetrical triangle, that would have most likely still been bullish anyway, because it would have been continuing this trend of up. But ascending triangles in general are just, they tend to be more bullish, period. And yeah, this is actually the 1 hour chart, so it's not as big as it looks. This is the 4 hour, and if you go to the daily, I mean, again, look how small it is, only 4 days so far. But we have to look at this on the daily, because this actually has a price target of above 11.7K, okay, which is critical. 11.7 is exactly what we were talking about yesterday if we want to see some continued higher highs here. So definitely want to pay attention to that. 11.7 is what would push us up to this next level of this ascending channel resistance right here, which would be crucial. And guys, keep in mind, we said after we break 13K, I think that's when it's going to go ballistic. But my two main targets right now are breaking 11.7K, and then specifically after that breaking 13K. If both of those targets are broken, then I think it's going to be absolutely explosive. Okay, you can see those on this chart as well. This is 13K lined up. Here we have a little resistance right around 12K, but I think that'll also come into play as we approach 11.7. I think when we do, if we do get a bullish break up here, I think that we're going to have more momentum to continue, very similar like we did when we just broke out of this symmetrical triangle back on July 21st, okay? We had a pretty high price target, but it did exceed it a little bit, guys. It went to 11.4K. Okay, massive. And as well, only a few days away, we want to get this weekly close anywhere above really 10.5, I think is the key level now, but that's absolutely beautiful. We have a lot of space right now. We want to see this momentum continue. Other than that, this is looking very good. And the entire cryptocurrency market cap looking very strong as well. Currently at 320 billion US dollars. But for right now, guys, I still don't have my eye necessarily on alts for right now for the next few days. I think Bitcoin is in the middle of a move still. I think Bitcoin is about to continue a move. Okay, so I'm definitely watching that. People might be saying, well, Bitcoin hasn't moved in a day or two. Well, I think we're still in the middle of the move and we're still about to see more continued breakout. However, with that being said, I definitely don't think we're returning to anything like what we just saw of 3 months of sideways action. Guys, I think that's completely over. We still could get some sideways action, and like I said, we could still go below 10K, which actually might be necessary on this run. Bounce there, find support, and continue up. So again, if we break below 10K, that is absolutely not bad for the long term. If we break 10K and go down to 8K, then that would be very bad, but we'll analyze that when it comes to it. And guys, we want to keep our eyes on Ethereum as well. As we've been saying for the past few weeks, guys, this is going to be huge as this alt season begins. So many of these alts are heavily related to Ethereum, and as well, I just think Ethereum is going to have an insane cycle as this cycle really kicks up, maybe culminating in 2022, 2023. And again, guys, we really do see a scenario that's realistic, potentially to 30K before the year's over. If we did hit 30K, I still think we probably would get a pullback after that or around that price level, maybe around 28,000. But again, that's our most bullish scenario. There are scenarios too where we come back under 10K, and that isn't necessarily a bad thing. We have a lot of averages, moving averages, VPVR, so much structural support below us. Basically, everything is below us. We have nothing above us now except 20K all-time high and like that 13, 14K area. So things are definitely going to get explosive here. We think that's very realistic. This cycle is going to be like no cycle we've ever witnessed. I 100% believe that as well. Huge. So all you have to do to enter to win these two ledgers here, one of these goes to Kyle, so all you have to do to win these two ledgers is go over to my Twitter page. In the very top tweet, you'll see it pinned to the top there. If you just hit the retweet and leave a comment, you'll be entered to go. Wow, huge. And guys, as well, if you're looking to get into trading, we have some sign up bonuses below when you deposit your initial amount to trade Bitcoin. Keep in mind, it can be dangerous. I would not ever use more than maybe like 3 or 5x leverage. But if you use the link below, you and I both benefit from that. So guys, huge. Thanks so much for watching. If you don't have a Twitter, you can just take 2 or 3 minutes out to create one. It's very simple, very quick. And yeah, make sure to enter for both those ledgers.